Hello everyone, Sigma7 here. Well, another month has passed by, and it's been quite a month. It's been incredibly hot, and I hope you all enjoyed your Memorial Day. As you'll know, I did that video of the top 10 anime war films. Hope you all enjoyed that. Not like an amazing piece of work, but just want to get something out for the day. And overall, it's been a pretty good month, and I did pick up a few films this past month, some Blu-rays, and quite a few DVDs, as we'll get to. I'm going to do something a little different. I'm actually going to start with my Blu-rays this time and then show you the DVDs. You'll see why in a little bit. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started as I show you what I got throughout the month of May. Let's see what I want to start with first. Well, first up, we have this film. This was a Japanese movie that actually came out last year, but I got this past month. I've heard nothing but great things about this movie. I've been definitely looking forward to it, and that is Monster. So, I don't know much about this director. Apparently it's from the director of Broker and Shoplifters, movies I've yet to watch, but I've heard really good things about this movie. Apparently it's considered one of the best films of 2023, so cannot wait to check it out. And then, let's see. Sorry, I'm just trying to go there. Then we got Dune Part 2. I'm going to say it, so far, best movie of the year, best movie of 2024, so far. I absolutely love this film. I loved it more than the first Dune, which I already loved the first Dune, but this was even better. I'm so happy I got to see it in the theater, so I cannot wait to check it out again. Then we got an A24 film, and that is Talk to Me. I actually got this at Walmart for only $7.50, which is actually really cheap for an A24 movie. But I've heard really good things about this film. I don't know much about it, but I'm definitely interested to see what the hype is about. Then we got a Cohen release, and this is a film from 1916, yes, that long ago, and that is Intolerance by D.W. Griffith. Don't know a whole lot about this movie. Apparently it's considered one of his best works, so apparently it's a pretty long movie, too, I think. 168 minutes? Yeah, pretty long, but definitely I'm looking forward to this one, especially considering I'm planning to do a best films of the 1910s and prior, eventually, as my next best films of whatever year. Or in that case, decade. Next is the one Criterion I got this month. Considering this past month was the 30% off sale, I think I'd get one Criterion. And the one I picked is Peeping Tom. It's about time this movie finally got a Blu-ray release, let alone by Criterion. I've heard nothing but great things about this movie. It's considered one of the best horror films of the 60s. Definitely looking forward to it. However, when I bought this, even though this was brand new, in great condition, notice it doesn't come with the leaflet. They forgot to put the leaflet in. I did email Criterion about this, the people over there, and they said that they will send me a copy of the leaflet to go with this. So, yeah. Don't know why they overlooked that part, so, yeah. Next is... Actually, okay, so this is actually a bootleg Blu-ray I got off of a website called Sloppy Seconds, I think is what it's called. But I just had to get this movie as it's one of my favorite films of 2022, and probably one of my favorite films of the decade so far, and that, of course, is RRR. I absolutely love this film. I thought it was great. If Netflix themselves isn't going to put this out on Blu-ray, might as well have some other company do it. Yes, you can tell this is a bootleg because that's what the disc looks like. But I've been told by others that the movie does play fine on this, so I can't wait to revisit this film. I absolutely loved it. Yeah. Then we got a season of a TV show. I picked up the first season of True Detective. I've been meaning to get in the show for a while now. There was a complete set that came with the first 3 seasons, but I guess it went out of print before I could get my hands on it. Although I've been told that season 1 is really the main season to check out, because I heard season 2 isn't that great. I hear season 3 is pretty decent, and I heard the recent 4th season is kind of meh. But I can't wait to check to see what the show's like. A few animated films I picked up, one by G-Kids, and that is MFKZ. I've been interested in this movie for a while. I heard it's not that amazing of a movie, but the art style just looked really intriguing, and I've heard it's a pretty insane film. Yeah, from the studio behind the anime tracks, Batman, Gotham Knight, and Takonkin Creed. So, very curious to see what this film is like. And also just my goal to collect as many of the G-Kids properties as I can, at least the ones worth owning. And then we got a couple releases by Death Crocodile, Vinegar Syndrome's partner company, since my goal to try to collect all the animated films they're distributing. First, we got a most recent release, and that is The Tune by Bill Plimpton. I've only seen one movie by this director. It was this film called Hair High. So yeah, don't know a whole lot about Bill Clinton. All I know is that his art style is very unique and very bizarre. But yeah, I can't wait to see what madness this film is like. But yeah, hopefully more of his films get releases by like Death Crocodile or some other studio. So, and then the other one I picked up is Heroic Times. This one I think is out of print. I did find on eBay for a semi-decent. I wouldn't even say that. It was pretty pricey, but like I said, I'm trying to get all the animated films they distributed. I don't know much about this movie. Apparently, it's a Hungarian animated film. The animation looks really unique, so very curious to see what this is like. So yeah, with that, I think I own all the animated films that Death Crocodile has distributed, with the exception of Delta Space Mission. But I think that one with its slipcover is almost impossible to find, so I'll just have to keep tracking it down. Also, I've heard rumors going around that, I don't know if it's a rumor, but according to Blu-ray.com, apparently Felidae may eventually get released by Death Crocodile, which, if that's the case, I'm so hyped for that. Okay, so now the last thing to show y'all are the DVDs that I got, which, I actually got more than I usually get. First up is a documentary film I picked up, and that is The Boys, the Sherman Brothers story. I picked this up because of the recent passing of Richard Sherman, rest in peace, and I figured, what a better time than to finally give this documentary a watch, showing just how much of a heavy inspiration and just the overall stories of the Sherman Brothers themselves, some of the biggest names in the Disney company. So yeah, can't wait to check this out. Then I picked up quite a few BBC shows this past month. First up, we got Doctor Who: The Beginning. These are the very first seasons of the original Doctor Who from 1963. Which consists of an unearthly child, the Daleks, and the Edge of Destruction. And apparently, I guess, the reconstruction of, what was it called? The, well, I mean, it's one of the, well, basically because you understand, the Doctor Who, this far back, some of the episodes are considered lost, so any of the, lost stuff they tried to archive as much as they can, I guess, so I'm very interested to see what the original series is like, so, yeah. Then we got Faulty Towers, the complete collection. I watched a couple episodes of this on Netflix before they took it off. Really funny from what I've seen. I can't wait to watch this. And given that there's only 12 episodes, this shouldn't take very long to finish. Then we got As Time Goes By. This is just on sale, and I thought I'd throw a curveball and pick it up. This comes with season 1 through 9, but I hear there is technically a 10th season, which is just a couple specials. I'll probably have to get that. But I've heard really good things about this I guess it's a sitcom, right? I think so. But I've heard it was really good. And then we got The Thick of It. Again, another British sitcom that I've heard nothing great things about. And apparently this is the show that inspired the In the Loop is what it's called. So yeah, can't wait to see what this show's like. And the last DVD I picked up, and this is a huge box set that was on sale. Yeah, apparently Amazon had a lot of sales for TV series box sets, so I figured I'd pick up one. And the one I decided to go with is this show, Homicide: Life on the Streets. I've heard really good things about this show. It's a crime series that aired in the 90s. I'm just curious to see what the show's like. It's from the premise, it does sound really intriguing, and plus the actor, I don't know if you can see him, but right there where my finger's at, that guy, Hutch, I think it was his name. He's from Law & Order SVU, so definitely can't wait to start watching this. And so that's it. That's everything I picked up through the month of May. A pretty solid pickups all around. So which of these pickups did you guys like? Is there anything that's coming out in June that y'all looking forward to? I know there's a few things coming out in June I'm looking forward to, especially Mars Express, since I did get to see that movie in theaters, and I so can't wait till G Kids Blu-ray comes out later this month. So, yeah, I hope y'all really enjoyed this haul, and I will see y'all in the next video. Later.